This is their 4th year at Knott's Berry Farm. They've been here every year we've had the competition, and they've been together since 1979. They also plan to be performing at Tombstone later this year. The scene they will be doing is Silver Kate. Let's have a big hand for the High Mountain Gunfighters.
Howdy, folks. It's very nice seeing y'all right here today. If you've got a minute, I'd like to tell you a story about this little border town. Why, it's nice and quiet today, but there was a time when there was always something going on. Why, I recollect back after this terrible storm back in 1889 or was it 90? Well, anyway, there was this terrible breaker over at Miss Kate's place. You know, the local salon. Well, I used to work for Miss Kate back in them days. Everybody knew Miss Kate, especially Mr. Calhoun. Now, he was probably the most important man around here, being that he was our local undertaker and he owned most of the town. Now, he was married to a Miss Emma, who appeared to be the most prim and proper lady, but she surprised us all on that day.
Come on, you're okay. That didn't hurt. Now I'm only going to be in here for a few minutes, so you stay out of that saloon. And don't you go light up one of those filthy cigars.
Emma, you be tending to your business.
And I'll be tending to mine. Hey.
Calhoun, honey. Calhoun. Come on back here and have a drink with me, honey. Come on, darling. Why, she really kicked that old leg, didn't she? Come on, we'll make it feel better. Oh, you poor baby. Come on. Oh, Calhoun. Wait a minute. I'm going there first. Well, let's remember who pays who around here. Come on.
Water the bridge! I'll spend more time in my jail than I have. Some people just don't learn. Oh! I'm just sheriff now. And sneaking up in jail. And that's making me a checker. Now go on about your business, but stay out of trouble. You got my word on it, Sheriff.
Hey, Longbread, just think of what he'd done if he knew you tried stealing his horse. You want a drink?
That's it. I've had enough. I got it. Get your hands off me, you old hag. What's stuck in your claw anyhow? As if you didn't know, you money-grubbing tramp. Nobody messes with my husband who gets away with it. I've been working too hard and too long to sit back and watch him squander our money away on the likes of you.
Well, it's a living. And besides, he told me you was dead. And he needed a little loving to ease his boredom.
Dead?
Yeah, you know, from the neck down.
He said that about me?
He sure did. But let me tell you something, you old prude. He didn't act bored with me. As a matter of fact, he's just a fat.
That's it, you half-pint You're not going to have to worry about making a living anymore. I'll have you in one of his pine boxes. What hard this day
Thanks.
You ain't got no more. Huh.
What's going on here, Miss Ella?
Well, I was just cleaning house, Sheriff. And I sure could have finished the job if I hadn't run out of bullets.
You got more dumps than I gave you credit for. I'd be right proud to lend you a hand.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Real nice little spread. Just outside of town and have my eye on it. All I need is the right woman to settle down with.
Well, Sheriff, we just have ever so much to talk about.
Wait a minute, Sheriff. Where you going? What are we going to do with all these bodies?
All right. Your first job as the new sheriff is to get them all buried.
Ladies and gentlemen, the High Mountain...
Dottie, how come see your boots? Hey.
All I need is a white beard, black belt.
Whoa.
Santa Claus.
Can I sit on your lap, Santa Claus?
Have a shoot door.
And there's our new lady over here in her new outfit. My.
Hi, and how are you today?
Oh, I'm just fine. How about you?
You got a job?
Yeah.
You want to come work for me?
Hello.
Yes, I'm here to keep law and order in this village and
Oh.
protect this lady.
Okay.
I need protection.
And I get a small percentage off the top.
Hey, Hap, here's your pay.
Well, she's got a nice top to get a percentage of.
Oh my God. Oh.
This will probably be better than the whole thing.
How about Mr. Burger Fry?
My best
got the
customer.
Oh, yes.
You got the dog short.
She was blonde last week. I feel much better now.
Oh, good.
Oh!
We're coming from all sides. I mean, this one here, this one there, this one there.
Oh, Sheriff.
I'm just throwing my boots.
Oh, she's throwing in her boots. Some people throw in their towel. She throws in her boots.
I can't.
I'm getting awful
She's
nervous
throwing in
around
his
here.
I'll
gun.
raise you one pistol belt.
Oh, my. Whoa.
A scarf.
No jock straps.
What are you going to put in? A bullet. He's throwing the bullet in.
Don't throw my bullets around there, son. I didn't throw that one. It jumped.
outweigh you.
Throw
Jumped.
your
You might have had
panties
teeth, but there's more of me.
You take any bullets out of there for your back?
Come on.
Yeah, I did.
Make sure I get.
Oh, hi, Larry.
What is this?
It's a video-a-thon.
It's a video-a-thon.
We have the loser and the winner, or the winner and the loser.
Draw.
Duffy, what are you doing? Take that dog's spot out.
And there's our little sleeping Sarah. Sleeping Sarah.
Am I supposed to leave these, or are you supposed to leave?
They're taking a nap.
Getting awful nervous around here. Eat your heart out, Larry.
Get Doreen going here.
You tell one. You tell. She's been here last night. They went through every half hour.
I know.
Shit.
Start talking.
Oh. Hey! What? I must be dreaming again! Hey, mister, what are you doing there? Oh! Well, if I'm dreaming, I know what to do! Yeah! Unhand that damsel, you dastardly villain!
What are you, some kind of hero?
I'll be right back. Dynamite! What's the matter there, fella? You got a burr in your saddle? Wait a minute, mister, not so fast! A snake! Enough's enough!
What are you, some kind of hero?
My hero!
Howdy, Carl! And I'm the leader. Ugliest, very farm this side of Texas.
Hey, mister! What'd you say your name was?
Howdy, Carl, little feller. And I got me a hankering for a woman.
Say that, Miss Polly, I was gonna save you!
Now what are you, little feller? Some kind of hero? Just see about that. You come here, little mister. Hold still, little feller. Oh.
One, two, three! I got you now. I'll save you, Miss Polly. Unhand that damsel, you dastardly villain! You!
What are you, what is he, some kind of hero?
My hero!
in my dream. I want beautiful women in my dream. And I want them like this.
Orville? Orville? Oh, you worthless good for nothing. I gotta do everything myself around here. Gotta straighten this mess. What in the world have you been doing? Can't believe it. What's this mess? She belongs. That one looks like Orville.
Damn. He wrote a poem titled The Gunfighters' Legacy, from which our show's been taken. The time is 1890. The place is any early western town where legends were born. The name of our show is titled Legacy of a Gunfighter and is dedicated to Durango.
Hey, Marshall! I got the horse ready! Well, good morning, Bob! How you feeling today?
I'm fine.
You know what this day is, Bob?
Ken says I do.
It's April.
Ken says I do.
Well, I thought you'd have known. It's April the 29th. It's the day, the anniversary of the big gunfight. That's the day Big Dick shot down the chief. Boy, it was something to remember. I remember it pretty well. I just set up my blacksmith shop down the road here, and after I set up my blacksmith shop, what was it I did after I set up my blacksmith shop? Yeah, well anyway, I set up my blacksmith shop down here, and I remember them tell about this here fella called the Chief. He was a mean hombre. He'd have gunned down 12 men. He was something, it really was. I think you were in town, weren't you?
Yes, I was there, but I couldn't watch it.
Well, I remember what happened that day. It was something to remember, I'll tell you. I just set up my blacksmith shop like I was saying, and I was fixing a wagon wheel for the stagecoach, and in rode just a mean-looking hombre. He was about the meanest thing I'd ever seen. He rode directly up to my blacksmith shop, and he looked at me and he said he had thrown the shoe, and he wanted me to fix it for him. Well, I looked at him, and I could tell by the way he looked that he was somebody pretty important. I know that. And by how much dust he had on him, I could tell that he'd ridden far east. That I did. Well, he got down off his horse, and he come up to me, and he said, "You heard of this fella called the Chief?" Well, I hadn't really heard of this man, but I knew who he was. He was the guy that killed a bunch of people. I said, "You know, I think you can probably find him in the saloon." And he had it directly over there. No hesitation, didn't wait for nothing. He went in there like he had known what he was doing, and he was going to do it. Pecos! Pecos, get out here!
Yeah, what do you want, mister?
I understand they called you the Chief. You killed 12 men.
That's what they call me. Unless you're looking for trouble, get on my horse and get out of town.
My name is Jake Tyrell, and I'm here to take you on.
You call it make your play. 20 years ago today, I put a fast gun in his grave. And since that day, I've been the best. 12 good men I've laid to rest. That's 12 good men that's called my play. Never again will see the light of day. But 20 years of time on sand has all but slowed this once fast hand. Now I stand in the noonday sun, standing here to face that 13th gun. I wonder if he knows the lonely, wasted life he's chose. A life of wondering who will be next, who will face him with fingers flexed. His gun is like a lightning bolt, they say. I know this will be my final day.
Now I am that 13th gun. My life as a gunfighter has just begun. I watch his life flow crimson red, but I know it's me that could be dead. Take heed for what you see, my friends, for what you see is a godless sin. Today my gun was fast and bold, but I know myself, I'll not grow old. A faster gun I soon will meet, then I'll be lying at his feet. So my friends, what you see is a gunfighter's legacy.
Yep! That's exactly the way it happened, Maud. I remember it well. Chief was dead, and a new legend was born. Would you believe, after Jake Tyrell shot down the chief, he came back to my blacksmith shop, walked right up to me, got on his horse, and he rode out of town. No one ever saw him again. Don't know what happened. But I'll tell you, that was a day you could remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Restless Guns have presented the legacy of a gunfighter.
Maud, if they're headed that way, I can check for you.
Appreciate it. I'll be over to the sheriff's office.
Why, you sure look nice out here.
Thank you, Miss Lil.
Have you heard anything about my parasite you wanted to?
No, I certainly haven't, but as soon as it comes in, I'll let you know. If it's okay, can I bring it up to you?
Oh, you bring it to my room, yeah.
Okay. Yes, Martha?
Are you out there on that porch again?
Yes, dear.
I want you to get in here and get these beds made.
Yes, dear.
You telling me?
No! Don't do that!
Well, doggone, you trailing me around like that!
Oh, you scared the living daylights out of me.
Well, who are you anyway?
Named Seymour P. Hollingsworth III.
Seymour P.
Hollingsworth III, exactly.
What are you doing in my town, Seymour?
Well, I'm here looking for employment.
Employment, huh?
Well, you know, a job.
Well, I'm the mayor.
The mayor. Well, maybe you can help me.
Well, I'm also the sheriff. I got that job.
Sheriff. Nah, too dangerous.
I'm also the undertaker.
Nah, it's a dead-end job. Hey, it's in the script, okay?
Do you have any kind of experience at all?
Well, back in Chicago, where I'm from, I work for the Pinkerton Detective Agency.
Pinkerton Detective
That's
Agency?
right,
Doggone it, you know, I think I do have a job for you.
Well, that's
I
great.
lost $2,000 last night and I don't know where it is. You go on in the saloon, get a sarsaparilla tell them to fix you up with a room upstairs. I'll be over to jail and you can give me my $2,000 when you find it.
Okay.
Thank you.
This looks like
Oh, Miss Lil. That ain't Miss Lil.
God darn it! I was just looking for Miss Lil.
She went that away. And put that gun away before you hurt somebody. Yes, dear.
You working?
Yes, dear.
Working real hard?
Yes, dear.
Real hard?
Yes. What was that for?
Pull you up. Get in there and make those beds.
Yes,
I'm
dear.
going to the bank to put this money in.
Oh, excuse me. Yes?
Yes?
Can I have a few words with you, please?
Well, maybe.
Well, I heard you say something about $2,000.
Maybe.
Where'd you get it?
Well, if it's any of your business, I got a $2,000 inheritance from my aunt.
Aha!
Aha, what?
Where were you last night?
I was at home.
At home. Oh, one more quick. Oh. At home, huh? Check on that.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Hello?
Oh.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Can I ask you a few questions?
You speak a little softer.
All right. Well, I'll try and hold it down. Hey, you know anything about the mayor's missing $2,000?
Yeah.
Aha!
What?
And where were you last night?
Oh, heck, I don't remember where it was an hour ago.
Well, where were you a half hour ago?
Oh, I was looking for Miss Lil.
Now we're getting somewhere. What can you tell me about this Miss Lil?
Oh, she's got nice legs.
Nice. Well, what else can you tell me about her?
She's good.
She's good, huh? Oh, one more question. Hello? Hello? Gilbert? What, dear? Works for her. Mind if I ask you a few questions, sir?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Nice leg. Oh, Miss Lil.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah.
You know anything about the mayor's missing money?
I don't know anything about the mayor's money. I make money myself in this town.
Well, where were you last night?
You just come to my hotel room tonight and I'll just tell you where I was.
Hey, Sledgemore!
At Seymour.
Oh, yeah. Found my $2,000 yet?
Well, that's a real good lead.
What kind of lead you got?
Well, if I can get these here notes delivered.
Oh, that's another one of my jobs. I'll get them. Charge you a penny a piece, though.
What do you think about this note we got?
I don't know, but looks like it's about that time.
Yeah. You got a note too? Yeah, from a Seymour? I got one of them too.
Ah, glad y'all can make it.
The one after all those.
Yeah.
That's right. As you all know, the mayor's missing some money. And he hired me to find it.
We didn't take it.
Well, we'll see. See. Now, Miss Lil, you were with the mayor from 8 to 9 last night, right? And then you were with Mr. Jerome here from 9 to 10, correct? And then, Mr. Jerome, you proceeded over to the saloon where you stayed until approximately midnight. Am I right?
Yeah, somewhere there.
And then, from 10 to 11, you were seen with Hubert here.
You were with Hubert? Yeah.
And Martha was at home.
Yeah, I was at home.
No, she was not.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
No, she was.
I was. He said I was.
Wait a
Wait a minute. Now, if I can just ask one more question.
One more question. What time are you going to learn one more question?
What's
going on out here? You're tired of this guy asking us all these questions.
Oh, don't worry about it. I found the money anyway.
Well, where'd you find it?
In Miss Morris's buckboard last night.
Me too. I tried to tell him I wasn't a detective.
Each year they appear at benefits for children. For instance, the disabled children, they appear at the Harvest Fair in San Bernardino, at the Riverside School for the Deaf, and you can see them in the Michael Caine movie, The Hand, and as a backup to Dennis Weaver in his new film. So will you welcome, please, the High Mountain Gunfighters.
Folks, from time to time, things happen to where you finally got to say enough is enough. We're going to do a little skit for you here in this town. It's called Miss Emma's Dilemma. This is the High Mountain Gunfighters.
That's art.
Howdy, folks. Sure is nice seeing you all here today. If you got a minute, I'd like to tell you a story about this here little border town. It's nice and quiet today, but there was a time when there was always something going on. Well, I recollect after this terrible storm back in 1889, or was it 90? In it where there was this terrible fracas over at Miss Kate's place, you know, the saloon. Well, I used to work for Miss Kate them days. Everybody knew Miss Kate, especially Mr. Calhoun. He was probably the most important man around here, being our local undertaker known in most of the town. Now, he was married to a Miss Emma, who appeared to be a very prim and proper lady, but she surprised us all on that day.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! You keep right up, I'll really give you something to complain about. Come on, me. Now, I'm only going to be in here for a few minutes. So you stay out of that saloon. And don't you go light one of them filthy cigars. The minute my back is turned.
Emma, you pretend to your business, and I'll pretend it's mine.
She really let into that leg, didn't she?
Oh.
Well, come on. We'll make it feel better.
Oh.
You forget all about that old thing. Come on. Up you go. Up. Here you Now, quick, just 1 minute. Remember who pays who around here.
Long Branch, you've been spending more time in my jail than I have. What's it going to take to keep you out of trouble anyway? That's for smelling up my jail. Now go on about your business and stay out of that dang saloon.
You got my word on it, Sheriff.
Hey, Longbranch, this ain't going any Dutchy if you do try to steal it in court.
Enough is enough! Let me at her!
Go on me, you old hag! What? What is stuck in your craw anyhow? If you didn't know, you money-grubbing little tramp! No one messes with my husband and gets away with it. I've worked too long and too hard to watch him squander our money on the likes of you. What, it's a living? And besides, he told me you was dead. And he needed a little loving to ease his boredom. Dead? Yeah, you know, from the neck down. He said that about me? He sure did, you old prude. And let me tell you something. He didn't act bored with me. As a matter of fact, he's just about the best. Oh! That's it! Woo! You ain't gonna worry about making a living no more. Friday day is over.
Get out here and help me clean up this mess!
Emma, you should be ashamed of yourself. Out here brawling in the street like this. After all, I have a reputation to uphold in this town.
I should be ashamed of myself? What about you? You miserable hypocrite!
Emma!
Stand still, you lily-livered card! Emma! Emma! You shot at Miss Kate!
Now that comes empty, now give it to me. Come on, give it here.
Emma! 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 What is going on, Emma?
I just tried to clean house, Sheriff, and I'd got the job done too if I hadn't run out of bullets.
You know, Miss Emma, you sure got a lot more gumption than I ever give you credit for. You know, I'd be right proud to lend you a hand.
Thank you ever so much.
just outside of town. I've had my eye on it for quite a while. I've just been waiting for the right woman to settle down with.
Oh, sugar. We just have ever so much to talk about.
Let's go get us a buckboard and we'll go out and take a look at that little spread.
Sheriff! Sheriff! Where are you going? What are you going to do with all these bodies?
Ike, your first job as a new sheriff, get them all buried.
Ladies and gentlemen, the High Mountain Gunfighters!
Woo!
Starts with me.
Water there.
Just take a bow from up there, Ray. Yeah, I know where it's been. You know where it's going, though.
You know where it's been.
It's mine.
Ew.
Richard Quill. Larry the town drunk.
Wayne Rohar, Sheriff Barnes.
Patty Goss, Miss Emma.
William Duffy, Long Branch.
Lindy Bennett, the floozy.
Art Crawford, Ike.
Doreen Goodland, Miss Kate.
E.J. Tombstone, Mr. Calhoun.
And our dead chicken.
Hey, yours!
Judges, our next group is from Glendale, California. They've been together for the past 7 years. And in 1987, they were the California State Champions. They've appeared in 13 movies. You saw them in Desperado, in Stagecoach, in Poker Alice, and they have a new video out called The Outlaw Force. Will you welcome Sundance? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, judges. Today, we'd like to take you back in time to a small, quiet town where two brothers drift in. One being a gambler and all, figured this town would be easy pickings. Well, they're down to their last 2 gold pieces and a watch. Today, we'd like to present to you the watch.
Ronnie. Yeah, well, I'm going to mosey on in here to the Sundance Saloon and have me a drink and play some cards top of Miss Sally for a while.
Remember, we got this place to unload in the morning.
Don't worry about me now.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I don't know about it.
Cody! Deputy, get over here. I've been looking all over town for you. I'm going to go home and get some supper. I'm going to let you be the deputy. You're going to be the deputy? Yes, I'm going to let you be the deputy. You know your right hand from your left, don't you? That's good enough. Well, what if there's trouble? There won't be no trouble. My reputation will take care of that.
Your reputation? But what if there's real trouble?
Use your best judgment. Shoot him.
How you doing there, Jess? Look here, Sheriff went and made me a deputy.
Ha! You, Sheriff? Pull up a seat, Sheriff.
Don't mind if I do now. Boy, won't Miss Sally be impressed when she sees it.
Miss Sally, I told you Miss Sally was my woman.
Your woman? We're fixing on getting hitched come Sunday.
Getting hitched to Miss Sally? Over my dead body.
All right.
Put cards around. Hey, Hank!
Yeah, Jason.
How much money we got left?
We're down to our last 2 gold pieces. Why?
I feel mighty lucky in this town. Why don't you give it to me?
Well, you feel lucky in every town we come into. You ain't losing our money. You out spending on some soiled dove or such. Now, what are we going to do if you lose that?
I always got this watch,
Well, you said you never part with that watch.
and I won't, so give it to me.
I told you I ain't giving you
No money, then I'll just take it from you.
to go in here and have a drink with me, and we're going to be laying in the street.
Well, I reckon I'll go with you. Yes? What now? Give me a hand.
How do you, gents? Looking for a friendly game? Yeah. Have a seat.
We ain't playing no cards, Jason.
Sit down.
Oh, yeah.
2:30. It's a pretty good time.
Yeah.
You're up to a party, my friend here. He's dead tired. Want to hand me his card?
Dead man's hand!
Shoot. Never mind that. Heal him.
Blackjack.
Blackjack. I know how fickle Lady Luck can be. And all the lilac water in the Sundance Saloon couldn't cover up the stink of a tin horn polecat cheeks like you. Now get up real slow. Back out now. I wouldn't do that if I were you, mister.
And who might you be?
I'm the deputy. You boys get out of town.
Thanks. You go get the horses. You meet me here. I'm going back in.
You heard what the man said. He said to get out of town. Besides, he's a deputy. And what's so dang important about that watch, anyhow?
It was Paul's watch! Look in!
Hold it right there, mister. I thought I told you to get out of town.
I ain't leaving town without my watch, mister.
Told you that was my watch.
Jason! You had me worried, brother. Heard shots, but I see you got the watch. Let's just get out of town. Jason, I said let's get out of town. Jason! Jason, come on. Come on, Jason. Jason! Jason, come on. Talk to me. Jason! Talk to me! No! You just wouldn't listen to me, would you? I told you that cheating was gonna catch up to you someday. I always said you were nothing but a stubborn old muley. That's alright. I have the watch now. And there ain't nobody gonna take this away from me.
Hold it right there, mister. That's my watch now. Your brother was nothing but a cheat.
My brother might have been a cheat. But this watch had nothing to do with that card game in that saloon. It's the only thing I got left in my palm, my brother. And there ain't nobody gonna take this away from me. You want it. You're just gonna have to come and take it.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh! 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 Don't do it, mister. Don't do it!
Tony! Tony! Mister, why did you shoot my boy?
It's a fair fight, old man. He's going for his gun.
He weren't very bright, but he weren't no gunfighter.
Now, look here. I ain't never shot an old man before. I wouldn't do it if I was you. And I ain't gonna start now.
Now, what?
Or the Undertaker, real peaceful life.
Hold it right there! Now, you better have a good reason for my family laying dead here in the street.
You might not believe it. It's all fair fight. Started over a card game in the Sundance Saloon. And a watch. That's rightfully mine now. That's the only thing I got left. My pa, my brother.
The only memory. If somebody wants this watch, they're gonna have to kill me for it. That memory's gonna die right here if you don't put that gun down. Watch!
There. Our final bridge. They are also from Ramona. They've been together about 2 years. They were an amalgam of groups of actors who were interested in Civil War reenactment. They were the Tri-State Arizona champions for 1988. Welcome, Ramona.
Ladies and gentlemen, back in the late 1800s, every town had their own town drunk. This was a prestigious position to uphold. Along with it came a spot in the town saloon and free meals at the jail. However, just like the fastest gun, the town drunk was required to defend its reputation from challengers, which was no easy task. Today we're going to show you what happens when a challenger comes to town. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing, this is my town, or your reputation ain't worth spit.
Have you seen this skit before? Did you see this one? Street skit. They did it out at Calico.
Broad daylight out. Time for you to be getting. And I gotta get the saloon cleaned up before my regular paying customers show up.
Now, Debbie, there's no need for you to be so hard on Josh. Josh, you all right?
Why, of course, Bill. Don't be getting so hard after Gabby. You know, if it weren't for my morning tumble, I wouldn't get no exercise at all.
Well, morning, Bill. Well, Josh, I see you're holding up your reputation as usual.
Now, Sheriff, everybody knows no town's complete without a good drunk.
Well, I reckon you're right. I suppose I ought to go over and get his cell ready, though, huh?
Oh, must be 9 o'clock.
Right on time.
Look out, here comes Mrs. Gray.
Good
morning,
Drusilla. Josh, you good-for-nothing belly-crawling, low-down drunk. This hated behavior has been going on since my dear husband, Pastor Frigg, and I came to bring the word of God to this sleep-in home. And you, Sheriff, you're no better for allowing this spectacle to continue. And as for you, you lascivious little hussy, the devil will be dancing with you on Judgment Day for your part in this sinful charade.
She's got somebody to dance with.
How's your morning medicine supply, Drusilla?
Fine, thank you. Good morning, Drusilla. Oh, there you are, honey. I stopped by your room at the jail and came to see if you're all right. Well, it looks like you had your morning bath. You know, I've got some real nice chicken and dumplings at home, and I'll have it waiting for you at noon. You know, I think I'm going to go lay out your dry clothes on your bunk now in the jail. I'll have dinner waiting out when you come home. Oh, by the way, thank you all now for taking such good care of him.
You have a good day, Mary Lynn.
That's got to be the sweetest lady I've ever met. I'll never understand why she puts up with old Josh. God, I wish I could find a woman like that to take care of me.
I'm looking for Slosh James.
I ain't got no slush. We got a judge.
That's what I said.
Well, that's me.
Well, I'll come and take your town away from you.
And who in tarnation are you?
Your name's Snuffy Dog. I was younger than them there dogs. And I hear tell you got you a reputation, the best in the territory, and I ain't even take it away from you.
Bill, fetch me dueling things.
You better take your time getting ready, because this is the last stage in this here town.
And just what makes you so sure of yourself, Dalton?
I didn't get this way overnight.
right there. This has gone far enough. Give me your gun. We all know firearms and liquor don't mix. You ready yet? Well, gentlemen, anytime we're ready. Want any warm-up shots? Yeah, we're professionals. All right, let's begin. Dalton, let's have a normal shot. Attaboy shot! Attaboy! Okay, Josh, let's have your full shot. Come on, Josh. Yes, Watson, yes. Okay, Dalton. Let's have a fast one. Okay, Josh. Let's have the ricochet one. Come on, Bill. Okay, Dub. Let's have your sidewinder shot. Yeah, you'll never get this one, slosh. Okay, Josh. Let's have your sky-high shot. You're in trouble now, mister.
Get it up there now, honey, and keep it up.
There it is. There it is. Sit down.
Okay, Dalton. Let's have a long looping curve. Come on, John, look out.
Joshua James, do you mean to tell me that after 14 years of being a fine, upstanding citizen of the town, I can no longer hold my head up? You have gone and ruined everything. I am going to have to take you home, sober you up. Lord knows what else I'm going to have to do. I might have to even learn to live with you, too.
Well, congratulations, Snuffy. Your first and last drink is on the house.
Yeah, come on! Come on! I'll show you to your high school!
Hold it, Dalton. Just remember, I've got a cell over in that jail anytime I think you need it. Uh-oh, look out! Oh. Where the heck did I go?
Oh, that's just Rose. Rose Trump. Around here we call her second-hand Rose. She's always looking for something to pick up and take home.
Boy, I tell you what, Missy, that's the ugliest woman I ever saw in my life. You make a freight train take a dirt road.
Well, hey! I ain't seen you here before.
That's right.
Are you married?
No, and I ain't planning on it either.
Oh, yeah? Ah!
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it quick! Who taught you how to spin like it? You gotta be the most beautiful woman I ever seen in my life!
Oh, yeah? Well, come on with me, big boy. You can buy me a drink.
Oh, I don't know. It's got a thing with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Rodriguez.
What is Ginger doing over there?
Where's she's gonna come out from?
Place. Roll it!
Should it be on F1 or F2?
That's it,
Ladies and
F2.
gentlemen, back in the late
F2.
1800s, every town had their own town drum. This was a prestigious position to hold. Along with it came a spot in the town saloon and 3 meals at the jail. And,
Ricky, just bring it over here.
I believe.
however, just like the fastest gun, the town drum was required to defend his reputation against challengers, which was no easy task. Today, we're going to show you exactly what happens when a challenger comes to town. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing This Is My Town, or Your Reputation Ain't Worth Spit.
It's broad daylight. Time for you to be getting. I gotta get my saloon cleaned up for my paying customers.
Now, Gabby, don't be so hard on him. Josh, honey, you all right?
Oh, Bill, don't be getting so hard after Gabby. You know, if it wasn't for my morning tumble, I wouldn't get no exercise at all.
Morning, Belle.
Morning, Sheriff.
Josh, I see you're holding up your reputation as usual.
Well, Sheriff, everybody knows no town's complete without a town drum.
I reckon you're right. Knows how to go over and get his cell ready for him.
Yep, 9 o'clock.
Oh, here comes Mrs. Creech.
Good
Morning, Drusilla.
You no-good, low-down, belly-crawling junk! It's hated to hit your gun far enough. Ever since my good husband Henry died, God bless his soul. I aim to reach the word of God to this flea-bitten hole. And you, Sheriff, you're no better from letting this whole spectacle continue here. And as for you, you lascivious little hussy, the devil will be dancing with you come Judgment Day for your part in this sinful charade.
How's your morning medicine supply there, Drusilla?
Just fine, thank you. Good morning, Drusilla. Oh, there you are, honey. I stopped by your room at the jail. Came and said you were all right. Well, looks like you've had your morning bath. I have some real nice chicken and dumplings waiting for you at home, and I'll have it ready at noon. I think I'll stop by your room at the jail and lay out some clean, dry clothes for you. Now I'll have dinner waiting when we get home. Oh, by the way, thank you all for taking such good care of him.
It ain't nothing. Have a nice day there, Bill.
Bye.
Now there's the sweetest woman I've ever met. I don't know why she puts up with old Josh. I sure wish I had a woman like that to take care of me. Yep.
Slosh. Got a Josh.
That's what I said.
Well, that's me.
I come here to take your town away from you.
And who in tarnation are you?
I'm Snoopy Dalton. Young girl in there, Daltons. I hear you got a reputation, best in the territory. But I aim to take it away from you.
Bill, fetch me my dueling thing.
You better be taking your time, because I'm going to take this town away from you.
And what makes you so sure, Dalton?
I wasn't born this way, you know.
Okay, man.
Are you ready yet?
Ain't about enough. Give me your gun. Everybody knows firearms and liquor just don't mix. Okay, gentlemen, anytime you're ready. Need a warm-up shot?
Nah, we're professionals.
Okay, anytime you're ready. Let's begin. Okay, Dalton, let's see a normal shot.
Josh!
Good one, Josh.
Don't miss none of them now, Josh.
Okay, Josh, let's have a slow shot.
Yeah, just lucky. You get him next time, Josh. Come on, Josh.
Okay, Dalton, let's see a fast one.
Wow.
Good one, Josh.
Good catch, Josh. Way to go.
You're lucky there, Slosh.
Hey, Josh, let's see your ricochet.
Pal, Bill.
Okay, Dalton. Let's have your sidewinder.
You ain't gonna get this, Slosh.
Okay, Josh, let's see your sky-high shot.
You're in trouble now, mister.
Get it up there now, honey, and keep it up.
Oh, way up there, above the tree. Look at it. There it goes. Come. Oh, starting to come down now. No. Yeah, here it comes. Here. He ain't gonna get it. He won't get it. He ain't gonna get it in time.
Yeah, I see you do that, Josh.
Okay, Dalton. Let's have your long looping curve.
You're in deep trouble now.
Come on, Josh. Catch it.
Keep your eye on him, Josh. get old, honey.
Joshua James, do you mean to tell me after being a fine, upstanding citizen in this town of Crestline, I can no longer hold my head up? You have gone and run everything! I am gonna have to take you home! And I am gonna have to sober you up! Lord knows what else I'm gonna have to do with you! I might even have to learn to live with you!
Well, congratulations. Your first and your last drink is on the house.
Yeah, come on, I'll show you to your bar stool.
Yeah, hold it, Dalton. Just remember, I got a cell over there for you anytime I think you need it. Uh-oh, there's Rose. Oh.
Darn, where'd they all go?
Oh, that's Rose. Rose Plum. Folks around here call her second-hand Rose. She's always looking to pick up something and take it home.
Well, I'll tell you, Missy, she's got to be the ugliest woman I've ever seen. Well, she'd stop a freight train to make it take a dirt road.
Well, howdy. I ain't seen you before.
No?
Are you married?
No, and I ain't gonna be neither.
Oh, yeah?
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it right there, you wench! Where'd you learn how to spit like that? You gotta be the most beautiful woman I've ever seen!
That's right, big boy. You come on, buy me a drink.
I ain't got no money!
That's too damn bad. Ladies and gentlemen, the Highbound Gunfighters.
Prosperous looking town we got us here, Bob.
Yeah.
Mountain at that time, and the club has kind of started from that aspect. They had a couple of Hollywood stuntmen that were active or sort of involved at one time. They got the idea to form a Western stunt group, and I came along about 1982. I moved up here and I met Dr. Ike, and he helped talk me into this thing. We've been performing ever since.
Great. That's well, you've already answered one of my questions, and you were not one of the original members. And how long you've been with the group? Sounds like about since 1982.
That's fairly close.
That's close enough. Oh, I'm so quick. Okay, I noticed almost everyone is in costume. Where do you get your outfits?
Give me your hat, mister.
No.
A lot of the costumes are made to order, such as Dagmar's over here. She had that one made from a pattern. It's an authentic copy. We'll get around to her.
I want her to, so we can see it once we're talking about it. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Dagmar.
Some of the others are kind of thrown together from bits and pieces. We'll use the thrown together costume. Dr. Ike, come on, step up here.
Thrown together, well, this is the best one I got.
I know it. You got your Sunday go to meeting suit on, Ike. This is Dr. Ike, Bill Duffy, who's one of the original founders of the club, and if you want any history, this would be the man to talk to.
Did you say founder or founder?
A little bit of both. And, you know, we've got Long John over here, who's over from Texas. I understand he's on a manhunt. You know, them Texas Rangers, they always get their man. Long John, stand up and show him what the outlaw's got to look forward to. Reminds me of Big Iron on His Hip, the old Marty Robbins ballad.
Second. There we go. Long John, we have to have it all. Camera adjustment.
Once, there again, just a comparison. Dr. Ike got his clothes from his grandfather's nephew, I guess. And, we just kind of piece them together here and there. We find old, authentic-looking clothing, and we use it wherever we can. It's part of our doing.
That's part of what you do.
That's what I was trying to say.
That's the word you were trying to think of.
You better point this thing at me this time.
Maybe so, yeah. Who makes up the skits?
Now, see, nobody raised their hand to that one.
I think you're looking at all of them.
Yeah.
All the skit makers.
The way it's been in this club so far is you know, anybody that has an idea can come up with a skit. And, you know, sometimes it's a skit that just needs a little rewriting, something to modify for a character or to help develop a character. Other times we'll do like we're going to do next week with this Pony Express idea that I have, and we're going to brainstorm, or, you know, throw numbers in a hat, and whatever we pick out we'll build a story out of. So this is something that we're going to do is we're going to take a period of time, which is the Pony Express era in the 60s, and we're going to build something that has to do with some historical fact and a little historical fiction and some hysterical fact and fiction.
A bit of that too. That's
You
good.
bet.
Keep everyone's interest that way. I noticed there appears to be about equal numbers of men and women in the group, or at least tonight. Does that hold true in the whole club?
Why, in this club there's always something going on. And yeah, we pretty much keep, you know, even numbers. A lot of times it's a, you know, husband and wife or boyfriend girlfriend situation or something like that, but we all seem to balance out.
Good. I like it that way.
You bet.
We've seen the High Mountain Gunfighters in the parades and in the mountain communities. Do you perform in parades off the mountain?
We have in the past. Lately, the work that we've been doing is more show type of work, performances. One of the things that we found was, you know, we're gunfighters. We portray an era, a time in history when this actually occurred. And a lot of the communities around the area are starting to ban gunfire, or the shooting of firearms. In the past, when we've gone down to Indio, for instance, to the Date Festival, the local police department there, we cooperated with them. They cooperated with us. They checked our weapons, they checked our ammunition, and they said, fine, no problem. You can walk down the street, do a parade, do what you have to do to entertain the people. We've been finding lately that they don't want this type of exhibition anymore. So.
That's a sign of the times, I guess. What have you got planned in the near future?
Well, coming up on the weekend of August the 19th and 20th, we're scheduled to perform at Oak Glen at Parish Pioneer Ranch for the Apple Harvest Festival they have down there. And then our next engagement is on September 9th. We'll be performing out at Camp Pybeka, where I believe they call it the Flyathon, which is, I'm not familiar with hang gliding and all of the things that involved. I am familiar with Camp Pybeka, and they're going to get me for mispronouncing that word, but that's a very neat place to go.
It is. In fact, I was out there recently when you were out on the, I believe it was Parents' Day.
Yes.
You folks were all out there too. Geez, what are some of the props that you use? Could we see some of that?
Sure. This is a replica of a .45 Colt. It was called the Peacemaker. It's a single action firearm, and it's called single action because you have to pull the hammer back to fire a round. You pull the trigger again, nothing happens. You have to manually operate this piece of equipment. And originally that's what a firearm was in the Old West. It was a piece of equipment. It was a tool. It was something to be used. Dr. Reich's brought a couple of his favorites along. Maybe he'd like to give a little bit of history on that.
Well, why don't we start with this is an original Civil War piece, 1868 .44 caliber Smith & Wesson. And this and the Colt were the two most popular handguns in the Old West. This breaks down like this, a little different than the Colt does for loading. This is also the style of pistol that Jesse James carried. Another handgun that preceded the cartridge gun. This happens to be what they call the Philadelphia Derringer. This is a .45 caliber black powder pistol also. But instead of having a cartridge to load in it, you would pour the black powder in the end and put the bullet or ball behind this. The little primer or percussion cap would be fixed right here. The hammer, you cock back to so, trigger pull, ignite the percussion cap, and igniting the powder inside and firing the projectile. Another original Civil War piece, towards the end of the Civil War. This is a 45-70 caliber. This is what they call a trapdoor Springfield. The reason for the name trapdoor, you can see how the breech opens. This was a shot of 405 grain bullet, a very large slug. That was a black powder cartridge, so it wasn't a very high velocity round, but very effective at 100 to 150 range. Yeah, definitely a man stopper. This happens to be a carbine model, and this is what a lot of your horsemen carried. Mark again. Go back a few years before the Civil War, and this is a replica of a Hawken rifle. This happens to be a 50 caliber, and it shoots a 370 to 400 grain bullet, also a black powder rifle, and a percussion system similar to the handgun I showed you earlier. Powder in the end, bullet, percussion cap, pull the hammer back, and fire it. Now this is a single shot rifle. You're probably wondering why there's two triggers. Well, you have what you call a set trigger, and that creates or causes the front trigger to become a hair trigger. A slight touch and it's gone. For a rapid fire, you can pull the front trigger singly. It's a coarse pull, but it will fire with one pull. This gun is very accurate. I shoot at the targets myself all the time, and it is quite a weapon. This would stop a grizzly bear at 50 to 100 yards.
And Long Branch Josh James back here has got a prop that we use quite a bit. Maybe you'd like to tell a little bit about yours there, Long Branch.
Thanks a lot.
Josh, get it up there, honey, and show them about that there spittoon. Go
Here's
on.
a spittoon.
Go on, tell them about it.
And as you can see, it's got a hole right there where you put the skin in. Now, show you how to do it. We have a skit called a spittoon, and me and old Snoop Dalton, we try to take town away from each other. See who can do the curly Q and the wide and the high one and the fast one. Sometimes we use a hat, but I'm not going to do it tonight because I don't have nothing more than another spittoon. Thank you, Branch.
Some of the ammunition we use in our weapons, we use 22 blanks for a lot of work. Some of the people have 22 replicas. There are different power levels of these cartridges. Sometimes we want indoor work, we use a lower powder charge, or if we want to do outdoor work, we can use a higher powder charge. And these boxes are all numbered according to the level we use. These were actually contractors' tools at one time. They're called ram sets. And we found that we've got some well-made 22 caliber pistols that can handle these. They're good for theatrical effect. Our main bullet our main blank is an MRA. It's a black plastic cartridge with a rifle primer, and it has flash powder inside. Now when these are fired, the end of the cartridge opens up, the flash powder comes out, and about this far out of the end of the barrel of the pistol, it's completely burnt out. We do a safety demonstration at all of our shows with aluminum cans to show what can happen if even you use this blank. You can do serious damage to yourself. Our club is very strong, Dick, in gun handling safety. We also do stunt fight safety routines. We work with each other. We learn each other's movements and how to cope with it. and we never point a firearm at another person. If I'm going to shoot Dagmar over here, from this camera angle, it looks like I've got her dead to rights. However, if this gun were loaded and I were to pull the trigger, that lamp would explode. That's just one of the little safe things that we do, and we always tell people, don't get out and do this on your own without some kind of training, without some kind of involvement with a club such as ours.
That's, it just points up, which is not even in the script, but it's something that you probably get tired of hearing it, that I so admire the things that you folks do. Not you personally, of course. As you folks as a group do, that you're always there when somebody in the community needs it. If there's a need for entertainment, a need for fun, a need for whatever, you guys are always there, and I thank you for it personally.